Where they did talk about the attacks in Paris. 41 Action News is the only local television station teaming up with PolitiFact. It is one of the most respected fact-checking groups in the nation, giving you real facts and holding candidates accountable as to what they say. Each of the candidates last night urged their own form of response to Friday's attacks in Paris. Bernie Sanders underscored the need to rethink how the nation spends its counterterrorism dollars. Let's take a listen.
This nation is the most powerful military in the world. We're spending over $600 billion a year on the military. And yet significantly less than 10% of that money is used to be fighting international terrorism.
Now, our PolitiFact experts found Sanders to be, quote, mostly false on his claims of how much America's military spends on counterterrorism. A campaign spokesman tells us that Sanders was only counting money spent against ISIS. However, according to the Defense Department budget, it did spend $60 billion on anti-terrorism in Afghanistan and in the battle with ISIS. That is about 11% of total defense dollars. And the debate eventually turned to economic issues after foreign policy took up much of the first part of the debate. Hillary Clinton was asked how to pay for the proposals like the Paid Family Leave Act. Here's how she responded.
I have made very clear that hardworking middle-class families need a raise, not a tax increase. In fact, wages adjusted for inflation haven't risen since the turn of the last century after my husband's administration. So we have a lot of work to do.
Our fact checkers looked at the data and found Clinton to be, quote, half true. Wages did, in fact, rise in the last century, but not by much. Figures from the Bureau of Labor Statistics show pay did go up roughly about a half percentage point a year above inflation over the past decade and a half. 41 Action News, along with our partners at PolitiFact, are continuing to check some of the other claims that were made in last night's debate. Check out what some of those are right now by going to our website, kshb.com.